Hey, I'm Mike.
Hey, I'm Chris.
This is Mike and Chris Reloaded.
Back. Hey, we're 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row, we get a cookie.
That's like a record
I
for
want a
us.
cookie. You want a cookie?
I'm a fat kid. I don't refuse cookies, man.
I don't think I have any cookies.
What, dude? That's wrong.
I know. I got my hopes up.
Absolutely wrong.
Hopes up for a cookie and
You
no
got your
cookie.
own hopes up.
I do have peanut butter cookies. Oh, all right.
Well, how about we do the show and then we'll get some cookies?
Okay, sounds like a plan. I like cookies. So I'm gonna start off with my big thing. Is Zombieland 2? The whole plot was revealed for Zombieland 2. I'm not gonna go into any spoilers or whatever, but if you want to find out what it is, just go on Google and Zombieland 2 plot, and it is out there.
Wow.
I know the whole plot. I'm so excited. Zombieland is like the greatest zombie movie ever made, in my opinion.
It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
It's the best movie ever made.
I don't know if it's the absolute best one, but it's pretty good.
I don't care what you're saying. I hear you speaking, but the words aren't registering.
Well, we're just gonna agree to disagree on this one, Mike.
Okay. You probably like Evil Dead or something.
It's okay. Even though I don't know if Evil Dead is considered a zombie movie.
Well, demon, whatever.
Yeah.
I always thought it was a zombie.
Well, it's skeletons, so. I mean, if I was gonna go like best zombie movie ever, I mean, I'd go like Romero. Night of the Living Dead.
Poop in comparison to Zombieland. Poop, I tell you. Poopy.
The big news I have, man, and you know how it's such a huge.
Look at we're blowing our wad early.
I know. A huge comic book nerd I am.
Yes, sir.
Black Panther.
Oh.
Black Panther is the very first superhero movie to be nominated for Best Picture.
But it didn't win.
But it's very first.
Yes. Everybody's mad.
Wait, when was the Academy Awards?
Wasn't that like 2 weeks ago?
I thought it's like next week.
Or was that the Grammys?
No, the Grammys was 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
No, they just announced all the nominees.
Oh, okay. The Grammys is what everybody's complaining that Black Panther got snuffed on.
Oh, some of the songs on there, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh no, you're thinking Golden Globes.
Golden Globes, yeah, that's
Golden
what I was
Globes.
saying.
Grammys music, Golden Globes prequel to
right.
But no, Black Panther nominated for Best Picture, first superhero movie ever. It ranks third all time in Best Picture nominees. As far as money, it's made $1.3 billion worldwide.
That's a lot of money. I just take
$700 million domestically, which is huge.
I just take a fraction of that money. Just give me a little bit, like a tenth.
You know who the other two were that were nominated for Best Picture? That made more money? And it's in pretty good category: Avatar and Titanic.
Oh yeah, I knew Titanic, but I didn't want to say it because my heart will go on.
But it leads the Academy Awards with 8 nominations. That's
pretty cool.
One of the other, but a lot of the other nominations like Best Song.
I hope it wins something so people shut up. People are saying it's getting snuffed because it's a black person movie.
I thought it was a great movie, actually. Yeah. I thought it was one of the best ones that Marvel did.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's great. It's on Netflix.
I know.
You better
for a little while before Disney takes over.
Better watch it now while your Netflix subscription's cheap enough.
Yeah. I'm not getting rid of Netflix, man.
Me neither, but
what is the next movie next TV show I want to watch? You are, it's a thriller, the stalking thriller. You and Me or something. I don't remember. It's something with you. Starts off. I forget what it is, but it looks
something with you too, buddy.
Okay. All right. Well, hush up. Wesley Snipes says that we're saying on superhero movies. Wesley Snipes says they're going to be doing 2 more Blade movies.
I saw that actually. I guess they're working on the scripts now, and he's all but confirmed that. Well, let me rephrase that. He is confirmed. He's been discussing it with.
Let's just hope they don't bring back Hunter Helmsley.
Oof.
Because his acting abilities are through the roof, man. They're awesome.
There's that. And if we want to just stay on movies, man, how about Glass?
Yeah.
Opened up to a pretty big weekend.
Yeah, I don't remember.
$47 million over the weekend.
I don't remember what it got.
But you want to stick with superheroes anyway. But that's
the
same genre.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I have not seen Glass yet, but I know Unbreakable was awesome. I loved it, and then uh, Split was really good too.
Yeah, we covered that last week when I said I didn't watch them. I watched the first one and didn't like it.
Watch it again, Mike.
But I only gave it a little while.
You're older. You're wiser.
I know. Staying on superheroes because there's a trend going on here. The New Mutants is delayed.
Again?
And it might end up just being a straight to Hulu movie.
Wow.
There's talks that Hulu's going to be releasing the movie on Hulu. Unlike Netflix, it'll be Hulu.
Wow. Well, that happened with the Mowgli movie.
Yes, it did.
It was supposed to go to the theaters and it got delayed, and then Netflix ended up purchasing the rights to it, and they just put it on their show.
Yeah. I heard that movie's pretty decent, too.
I don't know.
I haven't watched it, but I heard it wasn't that bad.
I have not seen it yet. I know they've. I've seen a few shows here Netflix has put out that have been really good.
Sex Education.
I've not watched that yet.
Gotta watch it.
Not show. Well, let me rephrase that. Not shows, but movies they've put out. A few movies they've put out.
Yeah.
Have been really good. The one I just watched called Revenger, I think is what it's called.
Revenger.
Yeah.
I didn't hear about that one.
It's a Netflix original. It's the kind of Korean based, Asian, martial arts.
Yeah.
But the guy gets sent to this prison island where all these prisoners are, and he was a former cop, and I guess he had witnessed his wife and daughter get killed right in front of him by this dude who happens to be on the prison. So he goes on a murderous streak to get sent to the prison so he can track this guy down. So. It's actually it was really good, man.
Sounds interesting.
The choreography and the fight scenes are phenomenal.
All right. Maybe I'll check it out. I know I want to see the Train to Busan. Yeah, I want to see that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a pretty good gore fest.
Yeah, I love gore. Gore is my thing. Your thing's nudity. My thing's gore.
My thing's... What if you have gory nudity, Mike?
Oh, maybe.
That's the best of both worlds, isn't it?
I guess. So, Microsoft is ending Windows 10 Mobile. That didn't last long, did it?
Not very.
That was a strikeout on their part.
Yeah.
Did you even download Windows 10 Mobile?
I did not.
Me neither. That's probably why they're going out of business.
Well, now I've got an iPhone now, so...
Yeah. Now you're Mr. Apple.
I'm snappily Appley.
Yeah. Who doesn't have a headphone jack.
I've ordered one, though.
Yes, I know.
So as soon as it comes in, we'll be able to take phone calls.
Yeah.
Phone interviews. And I've got something I want to discuss with you about having someone on the show. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, so we'll discuss that after.
I just have to retrain myself how to use all the phone equipment again. It's been a while since I've done it.
Well, we'll get back into it. We've only done it like one time, didn't we?
Yeah, we only did it with the cosplay girl. I forget her name.
Joanna.
Gotcha.
Lucia.
Shout out.
There you go, Joanna. We mentioned you if you're still listening to us.
Well, hopefully people are listening to us. Hopefully they're continuing to listen to us. We actually had pretty good stats. We had 100 people listen to last week's show.
Nice.
1 week.
Including my professor, I told you. He subscribed to us.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
In fact, he had sent me a link because I remember I discussed the government shutdown, the FDA thing.
Uh-huh.
He had sent me a link that he thought might have been interesting, which I'm going to bring that up now, about the TSA employees. Did you hear about that?
I know they're not paid.
They are not paid, and apparently 10% of the TSA employees have called in already, which there's roughly around 50,000, so that's 5,000 TSA employees less.
Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, I wouldn't go to work if I wasn't getting paid.
Well, that's true, but also think about the consumer who's flying on these flights. Now that's less security that people have there that, And that's going to be a little, now it kind of makes me a little frightened. Do I want to go on a plane? Or?
No, not right now, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no kidding.
They show pictures of the parks, man, or just litter everywhere. People are so disgusting. The garbage cans are overflowing. There's garbage all on the ground, all around it. And
what are garbage workers federal employees?
Yeah, park systems, yeah.
The parks. Yeah, parks.
Which, that's pretty much where all the beaches are federal or county parks. Depending on, what beach you go to. County workers are still in, but if it's a federal beach, it's not. The Mariana Cave System, that's federally owned. That's closed down. You know, you got, yeah, what was that called? It's Caverns Park or something. But people are just throwing trash everywhere.
It is a sad, sad day.
Yep. So there are U.S. cities this year in the United States of America, hence the U.S. cities, that are going to have 5G internet speed.
Yes, and I think it's a race between Verizon and is it AT&T or Sprint?
AT&T, I think.
One of them. It's supposed to be a race for one of them. Supposed to come out with the very first 5G phone and everything else. Too,
Yeah,
so.
that's crazy.
That's like the 8K TVs they supposedly have too.
Yeah.
So.
Now, what was that foldable one? Was 16K or something? Wasn't it?
That I know. Was it LG? Right, has the foldable TV.
Yeah.
Where it rolls up into a little.
Yeah. Yeah, supposedly it was like 16K. I'm probably wrong, but you know.
Yeah, you probably are.
I'm wrong all the time.
But I still love you, man.
I know. I love you too, brother. Did you see the latest Halloween remake or sequel?
I have not seen it yet. Man.
I haven't either, but they're making another sequel to that movie.
A sequel to a sequel?
A sequel to a sequel.
Well, from what I heard, I guess the Halloween sequel pretty much canceled out everything after the first one.
Yeah, it did. That's what it was supposed to happen. It was just forget about all the other ones they made and just go straight for number 2.
Wow.
Yeah. So now we're gonna get number 3, even though 5 exists prior to that, not including the reboots. How many Halloween movies?
Like 15 or something. I don't know. They're trying to compete with Friday the 13th, I guess.
Yeah. Have you ever watched Nightmare on Elm Street back lately as an adult?
I have not.
You got to do it. You will laugh so hard.
Oh, really?
That this stuff scared you at one time when you were a kid.
Oh, the first one was pretty terrifying.
Really, with the accordion-like arms that come out and stuff? Was that the second one?
Where Johnny Depp gets a bloodbath?
Yeah. It's terrible.
The second one I thought was crap.
Yeah.
The third one was Dream Warriors, right?
Yep, Dream Warrior. No, that was the fourth one, I thought.
I thought the fourth one was Dream Child.
Oh, you're right. Dream Warriors. Okay.
Yeah. So I always like to watch him just for Freddy's little quips he always made.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I want a scary one, man. Give me a scary Friday the 13th movie. I don't care if they remake it again.
Did you watch the new one with Jackie Earle Haley?
I
haven't seen that one. I heard it's supposed to be pretty
really?
straight to, no, there's no quips, no nothing. It's straight up Freddy just killing.
Maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I'll I just can't believe that I used to be afraid of that stuff. It was terrible.
Speaking of killing, did you hear about, you know who Tom Sizemore is, actor?
Yeah.
I guess he's been arrested.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was found in possession of methamphetamines and Xanax.
It's
a good combination, isn't it?
That'll get you dead quick.
Yeah.
Methamphetamine and Xanax.
Yeah.
Wow. To each their own, man. When you got lots of money, man, you do stupid things sometimes.
Yeah. Who knows? Of course, sports news, Rams, Patriots, Super Bowl, yay.
Yay, no Cowboys.
Yeah, no Packers either.
No Packers. Packers didn't even get good enough to play in the playoffs. Cowboys at least won one playoff game this year. Finally. What is that? Jason Garrett's first playoff victory?
Second, sir.
Second? Okay.
Remember, they beat Seattle and lost to Green Bay in that catch that wasn't a catch?
It wasn't a catch. I still stand by that.
Which now stands as a catch.
Yeah, but that different time frames. They redefined the catch rule.
Maybe they should redefine the pass interference rule.
Yeah, I know. That is pretty terrible, dude. That Saints guy got laid out. Laid out the...
Boy, here's the thing I don't get about that is Nickel Roby Coleman was the guy who had the pass interference call on.
Uh-huh.
That non-call, I should say.
Yeah.
He straight up said, he goes, yeah, I did it on purpose. He goes, I knew I'd been beat, so I tried to stop him.
Gotcha. That's pretty sad.
So the NFL actually said they will list a public apology. The NFL said that. They will list a public apology for the non-call to the Saints. Well, yeah, that's going to help them get to the Super Bowl. Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah. They should replay.
I was reading an article today. Goodell actually has the option. He can do that under what's it called? What do you call it? Anyway, under special circumstances, Goodell actually has the option where he can either replay the entire game or replay from the spot of where he feels was unfair and whatever it is.
Gotcha.
But he won't do it. So.
No, Goodell's
because
he's a punk.
Everyone wants to see Tom Brady win. Ooh.
I know.
Nobody cares.
I don't care about Tom Brady either. My wife loves Tom Brady. She's a huge Patriots fan.
Oh my god.
No, she's not. She hates the Patriots. I'm just kidding. She doesn't know much about football, but she knows the Patriots suck. I'm not a news man. This is all you know. This is a Chris Reloaded show.
Chris Reloaded? Chris Reloaded?
Yeah, this is Chris Reloaded because
I just got a couple more
Mike's
quick
out
things.
Of news.
Pre-orders available. Mortal Kombat 11. We talked about Days Gone now. Finally, pre-order comes out in April.
Yeah, April 6th.
Which I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, April 24th, right?
Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3, which comes out this month.
Yeah, my daughter, we're going to the 9 o'clock the day before they're releasing it at GameStop.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're doing a 9 p.m. release, so I gotta drive up there and get her pre-order for her.
Trent's already actually pre-ordered Mortal Kombat 11 and Sekiro.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Where's he getting money from, bum?
He got some kind of gift card or something for Christmas or whatever, so that's what he used.
Trent, if you're listening, get a job. Get a job, man.
Last thing I got is pretty big news, actually. Did you see where Star Wars was canceled, the open world game?
Yes, I did see that.
That EA is supposedly working on.
I told you that last week.
Did you?
I did.
I don't remember.
You're terrible.
I am.
But yeah, the EA scrapped it. They said no jobs were lost because it was still in pre-development. But yeah, they scrapped it.
For the last, 4 years?
Yeah. Well, didn't they buy Visceral? Isn't that
I believe so, yeah.
And Visceral's who makes...
No, I think Microsoft bought Visceral, didn't it?
Did they? Who makes the Kingdom or Knights of the Old Republic game?
That was BioWare.
BioWare? No, they didn't buy BioWare. Did they buy
Obsidian, BioWare?
Obsidian. Oh, man, I forget. Basically, EA bought the studio that was making this open world Star Wars game, and then they scrapped it. They said that there wasn't enough there.
But they did say they were still working on
another title.
Another Star Wars title.
RPG, too.
Yeah, hopefully it's Knights of the Old Republic 3.
That would be cool. We're long overdue.
And what they've done with Mass Effect and everything else, it's easily done. So.
Yeah. All we got was a Star Wars MMO. Instead of a sequel.
Star Wars The Old Republic.
Yeah, instead of a sequel. It's a hugely popular game. I don't understand why they don't make a sequel to it.
I don't know. I love the first two.
I did too. Love them. Both of them are backwards compatible now on the Xbox. In fact, if you got the Game Pass, they're on there.
The first one's on there. The second one's on there.
I know. I was gonna say I know the first one for sure, but I thought maybe they had the second one on there too.
I got them both on disc anyway. So.
Do you? That's awesome.
Yes, I do.
That's awesome. I used to have them. I don't know what happened to them. I had the first one. I didn't have the second one. But that's all the news I got, man.
And that's all I think I got, too.
We'll do a short week because we just did a podcast on Thursday. So next week we will be back with more exciting news, hopefully.
The exciting news. We got some new stuff coming up for us. Now we're gonna have our dongle.
Our dongle
for the phone, so we can start doing some phone interviews, which, like I said, I'll discuss with you on some things we want to work on, and we might get some new guests, old guests back on the show.
Cool.
And hopefully we're still got our fingers crossed for Pensacon.
They haven't answered me yet, so that's not a no. It's not a no.
It's not a no. Maybe
if they tell me no, I'm boycotting it, though.
I don't know.
I'm not going to go.
They don't care about the little people.
No.
I think spent money there, too.
Yeah, we did. We spent quite a bit of money there.
We did, yeah. Because you got your...
I got pictures,
stuff.
Yeah. You got stuff.
I got some posters, pictures, books, yeah.
So, if they don't... and we were good guests last time we were there, so...
Yep, we did the entire podcast on them.
Yep, so if they don't...
we're not being spiteful or anything right now. We don't know nothing yet, so...
Yeah, we're pre-spiteful.
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 We're pre-striking.
That's right. So remember, don't get loaded.
Get reloaded.